Right now, the State Department of Public Health is issuing a warning to people about a strain of flesh-eating bacteria that, while extremely rare, has already been reported in our state this year. Thank you so much for staying with us at 5:30. I'm Annette Montgomery.
And I'm Tim Lammers. Again, let's just stress, extremely rare, so keep that in mind. But it is here. They told us that first case of Vibrio vulnificus infection was reported in February, but it is the time of the year that the number of cases tends to go up. And Fox 61's Celine Arif explains why.
Well, the public health department says they just found out that case from February was somebody who ate infected oysters that were not from Connecticut. And because it was caught early enough, that person is still alive.
Flesh eating, I did hear something they were concerned about this year.
Helen Baldelli says Vibrio vulnificus rings a bell for her. And Dr. Manisha Juthani wants everyone to know you can get infected from swimming with an open wound or eating infected shellfish like oysters.
We do have a system to try to protect people from any contamination of the shellfish supply. But as it relates to wounds, there's really nothing else that we can do other than warn people.
This time of year, the state tests harvested oysters for the bacteria, but not every state runs the same test, so you need to be careful eating oysters that aren't local, especially if you're immunocompromised or have a serious disease like diabetes.
Varieties of Vibrio are seen usually in our warmer states more commonly because it likes not only the coastal and brackish waters, but also if it tends to be warmer.
While the state usually sees a handful of cases each year, and some years none at all, Dr. Juthani says cases usually pop up from May through October. And this year, New York's already reported the bacteria has been found in their Long Island waters.
It's a good time for people to get this reminder about Vibrio and other potential infections so they take precautions necessary and try to prevent getting this infection.
It's a good thing for people to be made aware of, and then they have to make their own choice and take their chance if they're going to go in, not watch and careful what they have.
While it can be deadly, Dr. Juthani says it's also very treatable if you get treated right away. If you notice any infection signs near an open wound or get chills, a fever, or disorientation, it's time to head to a hospital.
You might need surgery to clear out the area of the infection. You likely would need antibiotics. Sometimes you need both.
And another thing I learned from Dr. Juthani is you shouldn't swim in those waters she mentioned if you have a fresh tattoo. Normally those infections come from bigger open wounds, but it's still good to be careful. In Milford, Celine Arif, Fox 61.